Here's a preview of the second part of the Chapter 4 test. The first question is, write the equation of a parabola that passes through the following points. Use the quadric regression. So to remind you what to do with that, we have to, I'll go through the sequence of points for you. You choose Stat, and then Edit, and then you put the points in. So these aren't the points on the test. I'm just going to make up some generic points, real simple. Okay, so you put the points in, and then the points are listed on the paper. I'm not going to show you the points, but you put the points in. Then you go to Stat again, and then you choose Calculate, and then you use the quad regression. And then it's the information is in list 1 and list 2. You don't have to graph it or anything. I just want the equation, so you just hit calculate, and boom. So there it is, standard form. So the one that I did, A is 1, B is 0, and C is 0. So you just fill in that information. So you'd write y equals 1x squared plus 0x plus 0. So you fill in the blanks there for the A, B, and C. And you don't really need those zeros, so you just write y equals x squared would be the one that I did. The one that's on the test is a little bit more different numbers, but that's the idea. You got to put the numbers in, do the quad regression, then you're done. The next question, you have to find the zeros of the function. All right. So the next question says, use a calculator to find the zeros of the function, round to 2 decimal places, so to the nearest hundredth. So you're going to have some quadratic, and the quadratic may look like x squared minus 4. Alright, then we're going to do zoom standard, zoom, and then standard, which is 6. And that makes it be 10 in every direction. And then you got to find that zero of the function. Well, it looks like it crosses at 2, and in fact it does. But you do the left-right guess to do that, remember? So we go to calculate. We move to I want to find the zero of the function. So we move to the left side of the 0. And you can see it put a mark there. Then you move over to the right side, put a mark. Then you go back and guess. And you do that for each one. So you do left, right, guess, left, right, guess. All right, that's question 2. Question 3 is like on the practice test that we did. Write the equation of the parabola, use blah, blah, blah. So this is where you plug in the x and the y and the h and the k, and you solve for a. And that was on the practice test. The next question is the story problem from the practice test, where you do the discriminant, and you do the discriminant on the quadratic that's in the story problem here that you can maybe barely see underneath there. And you're going to do positive discriminant means that it works, and zero discriminant means that it works, but a negative discriminant means it's imaginary and doesn't work. Okay, then the next question is where you have to identify something on a graph. So I give you a graph. So it just says the function of the graph is shown, so you have to identify something on the graph. And I think you should be able to do that pretty easily. And then number 6, it says again the graph of the function shown. And you have to, it's a multiple choice question, you have to state the domain or range of the function. Remember, domain is x values and range is y values, so it's a multiple choice, so that should be pretty straightforward. Then the next question has to do with the profit thing that we talked about the other day in the upside down parabola. So it says the manager of a company uses the function shown to model the daily profit based on the price of a product in X dollars. So the profit is the output of the function, and the price in dollars is X. So you're thinking upside down parabola, right? And X is the price, and P, the Y, is the profit. So it's an upside down parabola because if you charge too little, your profit's low, and if you charge too much, your profit's low, but somewhere in the middle, your profit's high. So that's the, there's more information here that I'm not going to show you because this is a little preview, and you're going to answer the questions for number 7. Then number 8, it says an equation is shown, and it's a quadratic equation, and you have to solve the quadratic equation. And it says, what are the solutions to this equation? Okay, so you're going to write what x is. And I got plenty of space here for you to do that. So there's 8 questions. And that's a preview of the calculator part of the test.